The tides are turning in the fight to restore peace and territorial integrity in a nation once riddled by violence and instability. The latest announcement has brought a wave of renewed hope in Burkina Faso. The locality of Diansuru has been completely recaptured. This major update was made public by Brigadier General Celest, following a key performance review of the Ministry of Defense as of June 30, 2025. It is more than just a military success. It symbolizes a broader national resurgence. Before we proceed with the full breakdown of this significant development, please take a moment to like this video, so YouTube can recommend it to many more people. It helps amplify African narratives and supports fact-based reporting like this one. Now, stay tuned for the fact-check video from the Minister of Defense himself, which will follow this report to clarify key details and verify official claims.
This is reflected in the recapture of the Suru Valley, particularly the locality of Di, as well as the stabilization of Dapaga and also Dibo. Our localities are also regularly supplied. As you have seen, this is the case for the east and also for Dibo before the rainy season. We have also enabled the restarting of economic activities, for example in Bongu, and the gradual return of the administration. Recruitment is currently underway. You have clearly seen the statements that have been released, and the process is ongoing to further increase, at least in terms of human resources, the numbers of the National Armed Forces. This is also reflected on the ground by the acquisition of equipment.
With that, let's dive into the story behind this recapture and what it means for the nation at large. Brigadier General Celest delivered this news during an official assessment of the ministry's performance contracts. The figures reveal that the national territory's recapture and occupation rate now stands at an impressive 72.70%, a noticeable increase from the 70.89% recorded at the close of 2024. This shift may appear incremental, but in military and geopolitical terms, every percentage point reclaimed represents thousands of square kilometers brought back under state control, countless lives protected, and livelihoods reactivated. Diansuru is one of the most strategic localities, particularly in the Suru Valley. It had long served as a stronghold for hostile elements due to its complex terrain and logistical isolation. Its recapture not only signifies a tactical win, but also unlocks critical access routes for civilian resupply and military reinforcement. Alongside Diansuru, the localities of Dapaga and DBO have also witnessed stabilization. Two zones that were previously under threat, but are now being reintegrated into normal state administration. A particularly hopeful sign of progress is the gradual resumption of economic activity. In Bongu, previously paralyzed by insecurity, commercial life is slowly returning. Markets are reopening, traders are back, agricultural supplies are moving. In essence, life is stirring once more. This resurgence of economic motion serves as a reliable indicator of real on-the-ground improvements, not just military declarations. The military's achievements are also logistical triumphs. The timely delivery of essential supplies, especially to eastern regions and to DBO before the onset of the rainy season, is helping prevent a humanitarian crisis. Roads that were once impassable due to attacks or neglect are now being cleared and reopened. The revival of these supply lines is crucial not only for the civilian population, but also for stabilizing government presence. It is also important to highlight that the government isn't merely celebrating territorial gains. It is actively investing in long-term stability. This includes a renewed wave of recruitment into the armed forces. New enlistments are being processed as part of a nationwide campaign to expand the military's capacity. Brigadier General Celest confirmed that statements and public calls have already been issued, and the process is underway to strengthen human resources across the defense apparatus. This move is twofold in its objectives. First, it increases the military's strike capability. Secondly, it serves as a morale booster, demonstrating to the public that national defense remains a priority, and everyone has a role to play in protecting their homeland. But strengthening manpower alone isn't enough. The ministry is also investing in modernizing the military's equipment base. The general outlined that new equipment acquisitions have already been made, signaling a forward-looking approach to warfare. These tools range from surveillance technologies to mobility enhancers, everything that can give national forces an edge in anticipating and countering threats before they materialize. Counter-mobility operations are also underway. These efforts aim to limit or completely block the movement of enemy forces, especially in difficult terrain. The deployment of fortifications, demolition of hostile paths, and construction of new checkpoints have created zones of control where the enemy can no longer operate freely. This slows down any attempted infiltration and gives defending troops a significant advantage. The results are visible. The return of civil administrators to formerly occupied territories reflects the growing stability. When government officials feel secure enough to resume their duties in reclaimed towns, it sends a strong message. The state is back, and it is here to stay. There is also a growing sense of trust among the local population. In many regions, residents who once fled to escape conflict are now returning home. Their return is not only a sign of improved security, but also a vote of confidence in the efforts of the National Defense Forces. It shows that people are beginning to believe in the system again, and that belief is critical for long-term peace building. At this point in the video, viewers will now be presented with the fact-check video of the Minister of Defense, offering transparency and verifying the claims made by Brigadier General Celest. This is a crucial part of responsible journalism, ensuring that information is corroborated by the highest authorities. Coming back to the story, after the presentation by Brigadier General Celest, the next in line to undertake the same performance evaluation exercise is Minister Sami. This layered approach to leadership accountability shows a deepening culture of transparency and responsibility within the defense sector. Ministers and generals alike are being held to measurable goals, and that's a powerful mechanism for change. The implications of all this progress are far-reaching. Politically, the government gains leverage in both national and international diplomacy. Militarily, it boosts troop morale and enhances strategic positioning. Economically, it allows for the reopening of markets, trade routes, and farms. Socially, it contributes to reconciliation, healing, and community rebuilding. It is also vital to underscore that these gains do not signal the end of the struggle. The enemy may be retreating, but the threat remains. Vigilance is necessary. A single incident could undo months of progress. That is why ongoing recruitment, re-equipment, and territory fortification must continue in full force. This is a time to recognize the resilience of the soldiers and the communities that support them. It is a time to honor those who gave their lives in the line of duty and those who continue to risk everything for national unity. Their sacrifices are not in vain. Each liberated locality, every returned family, and all restarted businesses are living proof that their efforts are shaping a better future. As we reflect on the significance of Diansuru's liberation and the broader progress achieved across the national territory, let us also remember the importance of sustained commitment. The path to peace is long and demanding, but it is navigable when leadership, defense, and citizenry move together in unity. Thank you for following this exclusive update on Chronicle Updates. If you found this report informative and empowering, please don't forget to like this video, share it with others, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Your engagement helps push this story to more viewers and supports the work we do to keep you informed with factual, timely reports. Stay tuned for more updates, and always remember, peace is possible when truth is prioritized.